Hello, Thor's Dad here, and today we have another custom creation. It's a MOC Modular, and this time it is our Crooks Hideout. It's a rather large 3-story building filled with play features designed to thwart police and help the bad guys do their job of being bad guys. It's got a nice style on the front. As we turn it around to the sides are pretty plain. On the back we've got just a small entrance hidden away there on the first floor. And that's about all there is to see on the outside, but if we start back at the front, we can take a look at our first feature. Again, most of the features that we designed into the play here are designed for stopping the police from coming into the bad guy's hideout here. So if we had our Mr. Policeman coming up the front door and he was going to come in here and see what was going on, he's going to open up the front door, and when he gets there, he gets the first little surprise, which is activated by a little lever on the side here, which is a boom, knock knock right into his face. Alright, that's the first trap we have. Let's take off the top 2 layers and look at the first floor from the back. Alright, here we are at the back side of our Crooks hideout with the second and third floors taken off. We can open this up dollhouse style, get a better view in there. We can see our crooks are hard at work. We've got somebody working on a computer system here, maybe doing some hacking, another guy who's checking out their own security system. We've got a couple of guns, a couple of crowbars, and a sack over there. We've got briefcases filled with money here. I've reset our knock-knock welcome mallet. But if we had a second police officer come in from the front door and stand up over here, and he made it past the knock-knock, then he would get our second trap, which is activated by a lever right here, and that is a trap door, and he would fall down into that pit, which can also be accessed by taking this bit off right here. Oh, there goes our knock-knock lever, and let's see if we can get a view of what he fell into. It is a crocodile pit, so our cop gets eaten by the crocodiles there. And then if we had even more police officers coming in, there's more traps to be found. One of them is if a police officer tried to come in through the back door. And you can kind of already see what we're going to have happen here. So if we had a policeman come here, we've got our crook that has a button that he can push here, which will fire off a couple of missiles at our policeman that's trying to come in. That is devastating. And then if we had even more policemen coming in the front door, this guy at the computers has one last little thing that he can do. This will be a little bit of a transformation here. This piece of floor tucks away, this guy's seat comes over, and his computer table rotates down and around, and up comes a 6-stud loser that can then be used to target the front door. This guy would probably want to get out of the way, and he's going to have a better escape in just a moment. So then we've got the 6-stud loser to cover the door there. And then if this guy needed to really get out of there, then this whole panel pops up. He can hop down into this little hole, open up the wall, and out comes a little escape ATV that he can take to escape the whole situation. The last thing here on the first floor is actually the rise up to the second floor. We've got a lever here that can be accessed from the second floor that allows the stairs to drop, which would again prevent access from the police officers. Alright, that was a lot of traps on the first floor. Let's see what we got in store on the second floor. Alright, here we have our second floor put back on, and we can open up this again to get a little bit of a better look inside here, and we can see a couple of rooms. We've got the stairway that came up, and here was our lever that allowed the stairway to fall down. We've got a couple of crooks over here that are playing cards, just passing some time. They're also the guards for the big boss, whose office is over here. They got a couple of guns here. And if somebody was able to make it up the steps and get into a fight with them, it's maybe some bad news, because they've got all their dynamite and TNT stored over here, and if somebody had a stray shot go, you can actuate a little bit of a trap there that blows out the wall and blows up part of the Crooks hideout. And if the bad guy had heard all the commotion of everything going on, he could bar his door here. The bad guy's kind of an eccentric bad guy. He's got some cats there. He's got his main friend cat there, a little litter box, some cat food. So we got the door barricaded there, though, so if the police were able to smash down that door, they could do that. And then our bad guy has his own self-defense, which you can kind of start to see. His whole desk is going to transform here. And I'll just pop this whole thing out to show you that. So this bad guy's desk, he pops off his cat, and then he can start to transform his desk into a defensive mech for himself. So he's got his big shield there, he's got his claw hand, there we go, and then he's got his blaster hand that he can use for fighting off the bad guys. So he's got his own little defensive mech that he could use to fight off the cops. That's our second floor there. He doesn't really want to stand right there right now. Let's put the third floor on and we'll show the crown jewel of this whole operation. Alright, here we have our third floor on. We can just pop off the whole roof and take a look in there, and we've got a couple of bad guys up here doing some work. Here's our little ladder that can extend down into the main bad guy's office to allow everybody up and in there. And then we've got this great big huge machine here, which is a counterfeit money machine. So we can take some just green paper and we slide it in on this side here. We can access the controls, and then we can start to crank out some fake money, the counterfeit money just starts popping out there. We've got our whole pile of counterfeit money here. This guy's sorting it out, getting ready to put it into some briefcases, and then this whole machine just is attached by a couple of studs, so we can just pop that out when we need to fill it up. But that's what we got. So we've got the Crooks Hideout. It is a 3-story monstrosity here. Lots of traps, lots of fun play features. This thing was really fun to build. It's been really fun to play with, and we're excited to have it as part of our Lego City. Certainly thank you for watching this video and for checking out our other videos. Please leave a comment below if you got anything to say about this, and please subscribe to our channel to see what we've got coming out next. Thanks again for watching.